Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm going to walk you through this ChatGPT idea generation prompt. The goal outcome of this is to give you a list of questions, 3 questions for 10 different subtopics within the industry you want to write in. So there are a lot of examples and a little bit of prompt engineering going on here that I'll walk you through. But really the way to think about this is it's kind of plug and play. You just paste this in. It's going to ask, okay, sounds good. What topic? And then you just respond with the topic. So I give it some context. I'm a digital writer. You're my idea generation consultant. You're an expert in coming up with topics that an audience of internet entrepreneurs would find useful. That's just my niche. I think leaving that is fine because it gives a good context for what they find useful. I then say, I want your help creating subtopic ideas of some of the topics I'm interested in writing about. Then we will generate quantifiable, proven approach-based questions. So I just set the frame of what I'm looking for. Then I describe subtopics are outcome-focused that help readers build a skill, implement a strategy, or solve a problem. You must begin each subtopic with a verb, and you must avoid specific tactics or techniques. So then I give it an exact example of what I want based on a previous generation. This is a ChatGPT hack. It's like get one prompt to work. Once you get it to work, use that in your prompt all the time as an example. So topic, running a marathon. What are all the subtopics? Developing a training plan, building endurance and stamina, overcoming mental barriers, creating and fueling and hydration strategy, finding the right running shoes, preventing injury, right? See how these are all verbs. What I want to avoid is tips, habits, books, strategies, benefits, etc. Those are all the proven approaches, and then I describe that to them. Once you have that list of subtopics, you will help me generate these proven approach-based questions. For me, it clicks in my brain. If I'm just answering questions, it's much easier. So I give it a list. I'm like, here are the proven approaches, and here's some questions you can ask. Those are examples of questions. The difference, I'm asking for a specific number. So rather than how can you implement time management, I say, what are 3 ways to build an effective time management strategy? This is a very important rule. Do not ask questions that don't ask for a specific number between 3 and 5. And then I say, okay, directions. Here's what we're going to do. First, you will help me generate 10 subtopics. You will ask me for the topic I want to write about. When I answer, you will reply with 10 subtopics and only that list. You will then ask me if I'm good with those. Do not generate the proven approaches until I respond with confirmation. When I confirm, you will generate 3, and you can change this to be 20 subtopics, or I think this is the right number, so I wouldn't change it, but because when you go 20, it gives you a bunch of random ones, generating 3 proven approach-based questions. Do you understand? Okay, so let's try it, and I'll give you a bunch of examples of how this is pretty powerful. All right, so I'm going to make a new chat. And let's pick, okay, I am now a real estate, I'm a family real estate investing in Mexico. There you go. So here are the 10 subtopics I could potentially write about. And you could see, keep this lens of what if I was creating a Twitter account that pseudonymously was named the Mexican multifamily real estate guy. And I only talked about these 10 things, right? And then, so identifying emerging markets, doing due diligence, analyzing the market, understanding the legal framework, developing a strategy, creating an effective property management plan, evaluating risks, negotiating favorable terms, creating a diversified portfolio. Okay, great. I'm good with these. So then I'll say, yes, I'm good with these. Then what it does is it takes those 10 subtopics and gives me 3 questions for each of them based on the proven approaches that I can use and answer, right? So very simply, it's like today I'm going to sit down and I'm only going to talk about the emerging markets for multifamily real estate investing in Mexico. What questions am I going to answer in my content today? Well, what are the top 3 indicators to look for? Well, maybe it's population growth. Maybe it's, see, here's the thing. I have no clue. I just like to use this example of you don't have to know much about an industry. Now you know all the interesting things to talk about in that industry. What are the 5 most promising markets? Well, if I really knew this stuff, that would be an easy question. What are the 3 most effective ways to conduct research, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is change the topic to, I like to restart, right? So I'm going to restart and give you this example through my lens of building a daily writing habit, right? Building a daily writing habit, something I know a ton about. defining and setting achievable writing goals, establishing a routine, overcoming writer's block, implementing time management, creating a distraction-free writing environment. All that. Okay, yes, I know how to talk about all these, but let's make it tangible. Yes, give me the proven approaches. And you could see how, and this is exactly what I did this weekend, I created my entire content for the 3 weeks leading up to the next Ship 30 cohort by just answering these questions, right? What are 5 measurable metrics you can use to track your progress towards your writing goals? Well, time written, number of posts, number of comments, number of blank, blank, blank. Easy, right? 3 daily habits you can adopt to make writing part of your routine. Go on 30-minute walks, brain dump ideas, a list of 10 ideas every single day, and write for 90 minutes. Done. There's a tweet, there's a thread, there's an atomic essay. So I just like to break this all out of like, here's your new content strategy. Use this, pick your topic, pick 10 subtopics, and then just make this your homework of I'm going to write 1 tweet for every single one of these questions. And if you do that, you're going to just be overwhelmed with potential ideas to write about. You're going to get a bunch of content out there. Just free will it, get it all out, and hit me up if you have any questions.